Alright, so this is my update on my Opt7 interior, exterior, wheel well, and underbody kit lights. I think they just feed you fucking bullshit. Of course, they're talking about all this syncing crap about how you can sync the control boxes, and as you can see, I have one control box. We'll make this fucking simple and basic, like for kindergartens, because I'm really sick of Opt7. I'm really sick of their product. It's fucking, I mean, come on. You guys want to sell professional product, then get fucking with it. You don't take a fucking rocket scientist to figure out your shit is crap. You guys sell crap. You cannot use multiple kits together and get these motherfuckers to sync. I don't care how many people have said to sync them. I've synced them. This is the fucking issue, and I'm going to tell you to your face. Check it out. I'm unplugging every single box. Okay? There's 3 unplugged. Here's my remote. What they say to do is they say to set one at a time, make sure everything's unplugged. So I'm going to go with the first feature, which is color strobe. We'll keep it basic. I'm going to put it on purple. There you go. What they say to do is now unplug, turn it off. You can't, as you can see, the fucking off button don't even work half of the time. This is the problem. These fucking remotes, they do not work with the boxes fucking 80 to 90% of the time. And when I do sync them and plug all the boxes back in, turn them on, they are going at the same color, they do sync. But then when I want to hit strobe, it does not change all the boxes at once. It might change one box, it might change 2, but when it does that, they're out of sync again. And it continuously happens. I've been down here for about 2 hours, 3 hours to prove Opt7 feeds you bullshit. Their support says, and you know, I'm calling you guys out too who have told me to sync it. It is working and syncing, but it does not stay synced. Now get that clear to your head. These boxes are cheap. I don't know what you guys are trying to prove, but as you can see, I'm gonna grab a different remote because I put brand new batteries in all these remotes. I have 3 different remotes, and this happens with all of them. And these remotes, throw them away. That's why they give you 2 of them, because they know they ain't gonna fucking work. So we unturned, as you can see, I had to grab a different remote just to turn them off. So now I'm gonna unplug the box. It's set to blue, purple, whatever that fucking color is. I'm getting sick of them. I'm tired of this shit. So now we're gonna plug in a different box. We'll go with this one here. And they sent 3 replacement boxes, so I have a total of 6 of these control boxes. And one control box, the old one, still turns on whenever it wants to. They kept blaming interference and multiple remotes in the car, blah, blah, blah. I eliminate all that excuses they were giving me. The old box still turns on. All the 3 new boxes do not turn on and have not turned on ever by themselves. So that tells me the replacement boxes fix the problem of the old boxes. They don't turn on anymore, except the old box. So the old boxes are defective. If you have your lights turning on at night, you have defective control boxes. These are bad. They come marked, as you can see, with black permanent marker on it. Apparently, one by one, somebody had to mark it with the marker. I don't know why they would do that. I never seen a brand new product scratched with a marker on it. I don't know what that's about. But once I pulled it out of the box when I first bought these, that was odd to me. And so now you can see I have the interior light strobes only plugged in. So I'm gonna sync these ones to the same color. So let's go. Oh, just passed it. And you can see, look at, they do not change in the same color sequence every time. It'll go to blue, green, purple, back to blue, and then yellow. They do not, see, back at green, blue. So there's the front color we had on the, see, back to purple, red, green, blue, orange. Now I finally got orange. So now I'm plugging the back one in, the front one in, so you can see the grill is still strobing purple. And the insides are strobing purple. Okay. So now I'm going to turn them off. I'm going to unplug the box. I'm going to unplug the box on the inside. It's turned off that I just synced. And now I'm going to go with a different box. We'll go with this box, and so we're going to sync that one purple. I'm using the strobe feature right now, but this is just pathetic. And what a cheap way to have your product. So that box controls the underbody kit. As you can see, I'm going to strobe it to purple. There, it's strobed to purple. Okay. Now we're going to turn that off. Oh, there we go. The off button is not working again. This is the issue. This is really cheap. I mean, China crap. The fuck? It's not working. Oh, I was hitting the on button. Let's try this other remote. On. They're working now. Just all depends. You get lucky, sometimes you don't. Let me know if you guys have problems with your remotes too, sometimes not reacting to your when you push the button. So now we turn that off. We're gonna unplug my third box. Now we're gonna work on the last one back down there, which is the wheel well lights. And we're gonna sync those to the same color. Pushing on. You can see they're red now. And we're gonna hit strobe until they change to purple. And as you can see, I'm hitting the strobe button and they are not changing. There they go. This is the shit I'm talking about. Oh, I'm still hitting it and they're staying blue. I'm supposed to be up to 80 feet away. I'm only about 5 feet away. Really pathetic. There, see, I walked in. I have to be nearly against the car for these to work. There we go. Now they're in purple. So it's cheap. And this is the problem, because once they're all synced and then I hit strobe. Oh, I already oh, yeah, they did change. Purple. I'm turning them off. Turn them on. They're still purple. So once I get them all synced, here's the issue. Now I'm going to plug them all in. They should all be strobed at purple. And like I said, the remote does not work on all the boxes at once. They will not all react when you hit the button. So they will not stay synced. Where's that other wire? Okay. So I'm plugging all, now that they're all synced, I wouldn't even call it synced. You're not syncing the boxes by changing them all to the same color and then turning them all on when they're the same color. You're setting them to that color. That's not syncing the boxes. So quit, Opt7, using the term syncing. When you send false information, as you can see, they're all on. I haven't even hit the button yet. I just plugged them in. But the bottom lights in the interior are on, which you saw I clearly shut them off before unplugging the box. But I'm going to shut them off. And then I'm going to come and plug the grill one in. And I didn't see no grill lights set on their website until I had mentioned them about a grill thing. Now I see some grill lights on a kit on their website page. I'd never seen that prior. See, I just plugged them in and this was off. I haven't hit on yet, and they turn on automatically when you plug them in. But not all of them did it. Only 3 out of the 4 boxes did. So that's off. They're all off. Now I'm going to hit on. Now watch, they will not all turn on. Wheel wells did not turn on. There, now they're on. Now that's the problem. They don't, if all the boxes don't react, when you hit the button, they're just automatically out of sync again. So I'm gonna get a front angle so you can see the grills going. They're all the same color. Now watch, I'm gonna hit color strobe. Now they should all change the same color together. Okay, now let's go look. Wow, it worked. Okay, whoa, finally. So let's see what happens now. I hit strobe again. Nothing happened. Strobe again. The insides changed, not the outsides. But now they're out of what Opt7 calls sync, but they're never synced, guys. There, I hit it again. Only the interior light's working. Okay, there we go. They're back to blue. But this is just cheap. Come on. You need all lights connected to one box. You eliminate all this bullshit. Bam, I hit the button again, nothing happened. Now I'm gonna grab a different remote. Well, no, the inside did change. Let me grab a different remote. Color strobe, nothing happened. Color strobe, the insides are changing. There we go. Now they're back to blue. Nothing's happening. They won't change the blue. The insides are changing. You see that? Now, in order to keep them synced, whatever, they're not synced, to the same color, I got to change it to the same color before I walk away, because eventually one of these other kits are going to change. But when? I'm hitting there. Oh, we got the front one to work. This is really worth. I spent over 300 bucks. Come on, I could have bought a damn preschool toy and worked when I pushed a button for $10. As you can see, the inside light is just going to 3 different colors. Let's hit off. Well, they all react when I hit the off button, but they all will not react when I hit the strobe button. So I'm gonna hit on. There's the on button. 1, 2, 3. Now the front grill's in a different color. The wheel wells never turned on. The body kit did. The interior kit, let's hit on again. Okay, now we got the wheel wells. Okay, but now we got a different front grill. Okay, now the grill turned blue, but the wheel wells turned purple. So now I hit strobe again, and now the front grill's not working. There we go. I mean, this is just, but the inside's a different color. Now it's red, green, purple. But how can, no, but now the grill's different. So let's hit color strobe again. Okay, off, on. Oh, I mean, this is what you got to do every time you want to just click a feature. I'm really definitely looking into, if this doesn't get fixed, you guys keep selling this type of product, you guys got to mention on your website you cannot have multiple kits. It's impossible. Or fix your products because it's well known and they're still selling the shit. This is toy shit. Okay, look, I'm hit strobe. The inside changed, but the outside are blue again. But I keep getting swapped back to blue and purple. Strobe, come on. Now when I get to purple, strobe isn't doing anything anymore. You seen they were just changing. The front did when I started walking away. Okay, let's try something else. Let's just slow down the speed. How about that? I hit it 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. It slowed down the speed on the grill. Really cheap product. Really cheap product. The inside's a whole different color. So let's just hit strobe. Now the inside, okay, here we go. The purple, this is what I'm talking about. Now they don't react. You guys can see the problem, the issue. These boxes, control boxes, do not work in sync. Here, I'm gonna hit strobe again. Here you go. There's the problem. Very, very cheap. I mean, you got to continuously unplug your boxes to get them all to go to the same color. One's light blue. Now the front grill's the only one working. Now it's off. I've only been hitting strobe. As you can see, it shut off. It's not even strobing now. I turned it back on and there goes the strobe. On a different one, now, oh, I can't even get it to go to the blue. There, that's a darker blue. No, that'll work. But now my wheel wells are a different color. My grill already changed back to a different color. So we're gonna get it back to blue. Oh, there goes the wheel wells. Wow, one's blue, one's purple. Interior's solid. Oh, no, it's fading. Really slow. I hit off. Not everything's turning off at once. So my problem, which I learned, no matter how many times I have synced this, I'm over 2 hours of doing it over and over again with any feature, whether it be color fade. Here, I'm gonna turn them on and hit color fade, or same shit as color strobe. I don't know what the fuck they got strobe fade like it's a different effect or something. Okay, it's working. Seems to be working. But watch this. Let me see. Wow, front one's not on. They don't work. I gave up. See, they all. I mean, you can sync the speed. Set it. You don't sync it. You set it. Just hitting the down button to slow down this front grille. It seems to be going faster than the rest, but they're already out of sync. Let's turn them off. Is off. 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 Oh, there they go. Your remotes suck. We need more people to update your videos. Let me know if you're having the same issues. We got green now, orange. Let's go color strobe. Back to color strobe. As you can see, they're all off. I'm hitting strobe over and over. They don't go to the speed. I mean, why would you even use these features? The only thing I get to use is if I hit them all the same color. But look, as you can tell, that don't always work. This is the only feature that works, and that's a solid color. It's crazy because I can stand in the same position I was hitting strobe, and it would not work. Oh, well, same thing's happening. You can see I'm hitting the same color over and over, but it's not changing those boxes. You see? They claimed that you can use the remote up to 80 feet. That's a lie. That is a lie. My wheel wells turned off, and I was hitting the yellow button. Oh, they turned red hitting the yellow button. I'm only hitting the yellow button, or whatever color you want to call that. Oh, now the wheel well's turned on, but oh my god, I'm hitting the on button. And the wheel wells are not turning on. Maybe they don't turn yellow. Let's hit a different color. Oh, see? So we got red. Let's go off on color strobe. Yeah, thanks Opt7 for the waste of money, wasted man hour, wasted time, and wasted product. Fix your product. Quit selling it. Quit lying to your customers. They do not sync. If so, why don't you have a step-by-step information on your website? And I did do this about 15 times, and this happens 100% of the time. So if I want them all back to the same color, I have to unplug all the boxes again. But once you put your car panel and your everything back together, you're fucked. You're fucked. You got to pull everything apart just to get to the boxes again. So until Opt7 decides to make one box to hook, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to actually splice these and T-tap into them and run all the colors off one box. And then you will eliminate the problem. There's only four wires inside each line, which you can pull back halfway, splice in, and run. You probably want to run 2 lights off each channel. They do have TYs on their website, but then they want you to buy them separately. But, you know, civil lawsuit, you guys should be fixing your boxes or providing this type of crap to avoid this shit. Or just make a better product. There you have it. My channel, my honest review, my honest opinion. Let's you see I hit on and only there they go. You see they don't fade the same. Now I'll try to turn them all down completely. I'll hit down button rapidly. I don't know what that underbody kit is doing. It's like weak, wanting to, like an old lady. It's all control boxes. So here I am. I want to show you that if Opt7 had one box and they all plugged into one box, we wouldn't have this issue. So here I am. I got me some Ys, T's, whatever you want to call them. And just simple, without splicing your wire. Plug this into one. You can plug 2 lines into one. So I can get 6 lights, which is pointless. But I'm going to put 1, 2. I can put my 4 wheel wells, but then my underbodies, I don't know, it makes no sense because then 2 wheel wells won't change, or 2 underbodies. Unless I had 4 of these, I can run now 8 lights, which would be my whole underbody. So if I had 2 more of these, I can plug 8 lights into one box. Opt7 says their boxes don't power up to those 2 lights on one line. But why do they provide these then? They're trying to get you to spend more money, which I'm also going to look into. I don't know their purpose of this, but they provided these with they say you can't run 2 lights. I have the email, but they provide these with an additional add-on kit or whatever, which I used. They sent me replacement boxes, so I took one of the boxes that I had still lying around that was defective, and I used it for my front grille, plugging in an additional accessory kit that I bought. So now these came with that. So if they came with that, then that means you add 2 lights to one line on these boxes. Dumb fucks. So I'm gonna do that now. So here I show you guys what I did. I took those T-taps provided only on an additional kit. When you buy an additional kit, the additional kit does not come with a control box. it only comes with these 2 Ys, 2 10-feet wire, and 2 extra 12-inch strip lights. So, as you can see, I took that Y adapter, which is plugged in there, and I ran... I only have 2 Y adapters. If I had 4, I can run 8 lines. So right now I'm running 6 lights off of this line, which I chose the 2 front tires and the 4 underbody kit. So the 2 front wheel wells. So I have the Y here, I have the Y here, 4 lights plugged in, and then the 2 extra lines go to the wheel wells. Eliminated the problem immediately. None of this so-called syncing, none of this setting your boxes, having to redo it over and over, spending numerous hours just to prove that it doesn't work. It does work, but the remote does not control all the boxes simultaneously, or as you saw in the video, it's every time you hit the button. So now the 2 front lights will always go with the underbody, all 4 underbodies. As you can see, I got the front, left and right, and then the rear. So those are the 6 lights now, the 2 wheel wells and the whole underbody. The back wheel wells, you can see, will never now go with the front wheel wells because they're on a separate control box. So I'm gonna hit color strobe. You see the color strobe now will always work with the front. So if Opt7, all they have to do is provide some Y adapters with their control boxes. Shoot, I've even coughed up a few extra bucks, but they don't sell them separately. So as you can see, even hitting strobe from, I'm maybe 6 feet away, it's not working. No matter how many times I gotta be up against the car, it's still not working. Maybe I gotta be in the car. Yep. But you can see now I eliminated the color issue. They will always sync. Well, they're all hooked up to the same control box. My only solution is 1 control box, and the control boxes will work up to 8 lights. I don't know why they give that false information. So I will always have 2 lights, always sync. I'm gonna write Opt7. I think they should provide me some more Y adapters. I need about 6, which would give me 8 Y adapters. So I need 6 more Opt7. I'm even willing to pay for them. But this saves the headache of telling your customers to sync their boxes. You're not syncing them. You're setting them to the same color and then unplugging them. But you have to do that for every feature. And then once they're all set and you change the color or hit strobe or any of these 4 buttons on the right, and if the control boxes don't react to the remote or the push of your button, they are now out of sync and you have to reset them all. So you can see I hit strobe, the inside changed green, but the bottoms won't. So I now will still have the issue with these lights not syncing with these. So I can run 8 boxes, or maybe I can run a T and do another T, giving me 3, or maybe Opt7 can come up with a Y adapter with 4 on one end. I can even splice into their Y adapter or whatnot and create my own harness, but why should customers have to do that to fix your product? So provide Y adapters to your customers that buy multiple kits and put faith into this product only to realize they can't sync together. Just provide Y adapters. There, eliminate the problem. And this is proof that you can run multiple lights with a Y adapter on 1 control box. They try to tell me they couldn't, and then I told them, well, then why do you sell additional kits with Ys? They never responded. So that's how you fix the problem with syncing lights. Don't spend time trying to sync your boxes. I've done it over 4 months now. I got sick of it. Tonight I just got in the mood to try it again, to upload a video to get an update on how things are working, and you will never have an issue if they're all controlled to the same box. Let's go color cycle. Since those aren't on the same box, I mean, how funky does that look rolling down the street? A little wetback, if you ask me. So I put color cycle. What's happening is that one's jamming. So I'm gonna just turn the speed down all the way. A little behind. Oh, they were the same color. It looked like the wheel well was going faster than. But you see, let me get a different remote. This is, I don't know. So, off, on, off, on, off, on, off, on. See, the front lights are now always going to sync with the, I like that. The first time they're working, but I need all of them to sync. The interior is 4, underbody 8, 4 wheel wells 12, and then the front grille. That's 14 lights that I cannot have synced. So I will need 7 Ys. But I will still have to, you can't run that many unless you put a Y into a Y. Too much thinking for these lights. I'm out. Oh, well, I came back because I threw the remote down. Oh, they're syncing again. Oh, look at this. Found something new. I threw the remote down in the car and said I'm out. And immediately the lights went to the same color. I never pushed a button. But see, they skipped jump colors, I learned. Watch this. They'll go back in sync. I won't touch nothing. There, they're synced again. Now they're not. Now they are. No, they're not. Now they are. They're jumping colors. They don't go to the same color. There, now they... Oh, no. So even though they are synced and going to the same color, the colors don't change this on different boxes. They are now, but then they won't. Now they're only jumping a few different colors. There's red again. See, they won't cycle through all the colors in the right order. And my only conclusion is those control boxes. They all have to be on one. I don't know, that was weird. There they are. It was weird. I threw the remote down and now they're doing this. How's the front going with them? Sync, no. Oh. I'm gonna just turn up the speed on all of them, and then this is how you eliminate that problem. So if you slow it down, you can see they're all the wrong colors, but if you speed it up, you really can't. Well, yeah, you can, but kind of tricks your mind into thinking they're all changing. Security rolling by. Yeah, you can tell they're not going the same color. So I'm gonna slow them down. This remote seems to work farther than the other remote. I got a defective remote. But still can't be fucking 5 feet away. It won't slow down. There they go. It's what happens when you put cheap parts in your product. Or you don't put any thought behind your product. I would have never released this. And before I bounce out, I want to let you know that it's all 3 wallet remotes as well as the keychain remotes. The keychain remotes do not react unless you turn on with the wallet remote, and then the keychain remote will work. But as you can see, all I'm going to do is just start off with the simple basics, is show you that they don't even turn on and off at the same time, which would also throw them out of what Opt7 calls sync. So here I am, they're turned off, but the back didn't work. Now the grill turned on. All I'm doing is on and off. So the grill turned off, on. There, the back now changed on. Now they turned off. Now the back's on, the grill's off, and now it's going to do the... And this is the keychain remote, which claims up to 30 feet, and I'm barely 7 feet. So there now. Now they're all on. With the back, you see the back wheels? I'm just hitting on and off. The underbody's not working. So even though if you have them synced, you'll still have issues.